Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Fermented Thoughts, where we taking a little bit of alcohol and bringing a lot of conversation. And today we talking about Premo Rice's new project collab with producer Harry Fraud, P Got Game. Today's beverage of choice. It's Sunday, so we ain't gonna do no alcohol. If I did have some champagne, I would do some champagne. Substitute that, we got some Welch's sparkling rosé. You know, that communion juice, in a sense. If you're of age, of course, hope you have an alcoholic beverage if that's what you're drinking. Either way, let's talk about this Premo.
I'm spitting nice. 30 below, I'm frosty P, I like them snow. I like them sharp, I like them thick, they train to go. I like them right, they put their life up on the line.
Before we get started with the music, first of all, most importantly, you see the jersey, right? Shout out to the Panthers getting that dub in Germany. First back-to-back win, I think, since 2021. So hopefully we continue with these good wins because we've been needing them. My introduction to Premo Rice was a couple years ago. I first heard him on this track, Malaysia, with Larry June on his Night at the Chateau project. I like the way he flowed with the production, that smooth, charismatic kind of flow and lyricism. He's in the same vein of Larry June, Dom Kennedy, Currency, Jay Worthy. Pretty much if you like any of those artists, you'll more than likely find something to like about the other artists as well. So Premo Rice definitely kind of fits in with the type of music that I like and listen to. I end up liking pretty much all Night at the Chateau. I think that project is really fucking dope. Smooth production, charisma shown front to back. Ever since I heard that, I've pretty much been a fan since. The Rice tape for me hit a bunch of those notes too. Really was good at what Premo does best, which is just that smooth pimp shit rapping. Charismatic flow, charismatic lyricism. Forever tape, his collaborative project with his Forever Record Squad with AJ King Joe. Another solid project. I think that was honestly a sleeper project. Portrait of a P, his last project that came out last year, I think is arguably his best piece of work. I think Portrait of a P, if you're trying to put somebody on the Premo Rice, that's the project you can go to. And they'll definitely take away a couple of songs. Good Game was fire. Throw Them Peas was fire. Portrait of a P has something that anybody that listens to some type of music in that Larry June, Don vein, they'll definitely take something out of that and then fuck with it. So when he announced a collab project with Harry Fraud, I was like, yo, this is finna be fire. Harry Fraud kind of makes those types of beats that would fit Premo Rice perfectly. So I was really looking forward to this project. Now when it comes to the production, Harry Fraud didn't miss on any of these beats in my opinion. I think they're all nice, lush, that type of really grandiose but smooth production that would fit Premo Rice perfectly. It starts off with M Series. I think the way that Premo was just flowing over that smooth, old school, lush beats, in for a smooth ride here. And that's what Premo does best. He just allows like a smooth, just pimp shit, like a vibe, but it's also like a good time type of shit. And I think Harry Fraud laced him with some beats that Premo would do well on. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to the rapping, I do think Premo might have missed the mark on a couple of these tracks. Like I said, I do like M Series the way it started off, but I didn't really care for Rice Figaro. I didn't like how he was rapping on that track. It is follow up though with Checks Over Sex, which it was a single, but I didn't really fuck with it at first, but it has grown on me a little bit. And that might be the case with a lot of this project. It might just have to grow on me. Checks Over Sex definitely has grown on me. I like the way he flows on that. And the COS acronym I think is kind of clever. Now the two best songs in this whole project to me personally is easily, you got South Beach Finest with Jay Worthy, and I forget the guy's name, I cannot pronounce it, and then Jill Scott. I'll start with South Beach Finest. I thought Jay Worthy Flo did his part on that. Premo did his part on that. The guy who did the hook was the name I can't pronounce. He did his part on that. That song was just fucking fire. The beat is cool. That's a nice Harry Fraud lace beat. But highlight of this whole project is easily Jill Scott. Jill Scott is the song that I'm gonna personally come back to. That's the song that when this project first ended, I was like, okay, I need to hear that again. I need to hear that again because that shit was fucking hard. I mean, when it comes on, instantly catches your ear. And then Premo was flowing, he did his fucking job. Currency came in with some heat, did his job, and then Wiz finished it off strong. That's a song that if you want to tell somebody about this project and you know you like it and you're not sure somebody else like it, you throw them Jill Scott. You're like, hey, forget everything else in this project, you're gonna like Jill Scott for sure. It followed up with Grip, which I thought was okay. AJ, I think, had a good verse on there, but is it a song I'm gonna come back to? Maybe not. Like I said, it might just have to grow on me. Iceman, I didn't really care for it all. Another forgettable one. Kind of the flow was just kind of didn't really motivate me to listen again, if that makes sense. The words didn't hit for me. I think that's one of the forgettable tracks from this project, and it's a song that you've heard better from Premo Rice, so why would I come back to that? I do think it ended strong with Atriums and King Joe. I think that was a nice way to close it off. Overall, for me, this project is full of hits and misses, right? Starts off with hits, M Series. I think that was a cool way to introduce the album and kind of lay the foundation of what you're about to listen to. But then Rice Figaro, that's a miss for me personally. Checks Over Sex, that's a hit right now. Like I said, had to grow on me, but that's a hit. Then it is hit because then you got South Beach Finest, Jill Scott, that's a knock out the park. Is this a project I'm going to be yearning to return to? Not really. I think Portrait of a P and A Night at the Chateau are easily two projects, and even the Rice tape. Those projects I'm definitely going to be yearning to come back to if I'm talking about a project in full. Now, like I said, when it just comes to songs I'm picking, Jill Scott and South Beach Finest, I'm definitely coming back to for sure. Those are songs that are not going anywhere in my library. But if this is your introduction to Premo Rice, I would say go check out Portrait of the P or Night at the Chateau. Even the Rice tape, I would say. I think those are better introductions to what Premo can really do and him at his best. I actually think Premo's best verse this weekend didn't even come from this project. I think it came from Hit Kid's project that came out the same day as Premo's project, Hit Kid for America. His song Plenty Mo, that shit is fucking hard. Go listen to that shit, because that's the Premo that I wish would showcase more on his own project. Back to his project P Got Game though, I really wish Premo would have tested some more flows on this project, some flows that maybe bounce off the songs a little bit, bounce off the production a little bit. I just don't think personally this is the best showcase what Premo Rice can do, but it's not a bad entry. It's only 8 tracks, 23 minutes, so it's not like you losing a lot. I mean, 23 minutes, you can wash dishes and be done with this project. So it's not something that you're like, oh man, look at this, I got three more tracks to go, god damn. It's not that type of project. It's not awful. It's just a project that you probably won't come back to, except for those 3-4 tracks that you might take away. That's gonna wrap it up for episode 7 of Fermented Thoughts. Tell me what you guys and girls' opinion is on this project. Let me know. Is it a banger? Are you a Premo fan? Is this staying in the library? Let me know. Let's have a conversation. As always, stay hydrated, stay moisturized, keep pounding, and I'm out.